I can't find a stone. It's buried. It's right back there, it's buried. I was married 67.5 years. I knew my wife for 70 years. Holy mackerels. I'd never make it. She was something special. She was something special.
I'm a bereavement coordinator with Hospice of the Western Reserve. We were there for Charlie when his wife needed hospice, and now we're helping him with the grieving process. Charlie's story is beautiful. It was World War II, and he was in basic training. He went on leave from camp into town, and that's where he met his wife.
I see this girl. Man, I couldn't take my eyes off her. So I went to her. I said, "Can I sit down?" She said, "Yeah." So I started talking to her. I said, "What's your name?" She told me. I started talking, I asked her for a date. And I can't forget those blue eyes.
And then on the third date, he proposes to her.
I said, "If I come through this war alive, would you marry?" She said, "What makes you think it won't come true?" I never knew what the war was about. I'll be honest with you, I was cocky, very cocky. I figured, hey, there's nobody getting killed. So somebody said, "We're going to St. Vit." I say, "Vit? What the hell is that?" It's a town in Belgium there. We knew what it was when we got there. We had 12 tanks in our battalion. And we got there, we had our tanks facing this way, and the enemy was in back of us. That's the kind of platoon lead we had. At the 4th or 5th day, they called a truce. And I never seen so many bodies in my life, Germans and Americans. May God strike me down dead. You know those there trailers? They were throwing bodies in there as if it were cattle. I said, man, this war's for real. They're not playing games.
On the 4th of May, 1945, after 2,073 days of war, the Northern German armies surrendered unconditionally to Field Marshal Montgomery on Lüneburg Heath.
Charlie makes it through the war and comes home, and they get married.
We didn't go no place without one another. Went to the store together, we cooked together, we washed clothes together, we ironed together. Well, she was, I was. We took our kids to California a couple of times, took them to Florida a couple of times, and they only had to stay at the best hotels with a swimming pool. I miss her. I just can't help it. She sacrificed her whole life for us. There'd never be nobody like her. Never.
My name is Ron. My wife's name was Bonnie. We were married 48 years. She passed away May 19th. When I first came here, same as Charlie, I couldn't talk.
Grief support groups bring people from all walks of life together who are going through the same kind of loss.
We used to bake cakes together. She did ones at Christmas, I did other ones, but yeah, we did it together.
You meet people there with the same problem you got, and you feel sorry for them like they feel sorry for you.
Was it difficult for you to begin baking again after?
Oh, I cried the whole time.
Did you?
Yeah.
It takes a burden out of you. It takes the pressure out of your heart. It makes you feel good.
And then Charlie meets Tom, who served in the Navy during World War II.
I met him, and we started talking. He says to me, "How many friends you guys?" I got no friends. He said, "That's bad." I said, "Tom, I don't want to be hurt."
Tom encouraged Charlie to go on the honor flight to Washington, D.C., that seeing the World War II Memorial and Arlington National Cemetery would be meaningful and important.
They told me I had to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning. I thought they were crazy. Everybody treated us as if we were God. I mean, they went out of their way.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Remember, in twos, we got different elevators. We got a couple.
The Vietnam veterans,
We got a couple.
they treated us so good, it hurt.
So let's stay together in twos.
Run there on the outside. 6 seats back.
I thank each and every one of you. My father was a Marine in World War II. I really appreciate everything you've done, and thanks again. The only thing I can do is salute you guys. Thank you.
When we got to Baltimore, I never seen this in my life. People come out of the woodwork.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your service.
This was extremely powerful for Charlie in his journey. For him, he felt that being able to go on this trip was a gift from his wife. Many vets don't talk about the experiences that they had. They've been through some things that nobody will ever understand because they haven't been through that experience. We know that when people are grieving a loss, it brings losses from earlier in their lives to the surface.
What got me was out in the cemetery, where all the gravestones were lined up. Remind me of 1,000 GIs standing at attention, and those stones all in line.
On your right is part of Arlington Cemetery. There are, last figure I heard, around 380,000 graves.
It hits you, you know, it really hits you. Then the thing that got me changing into gods, the unknown soldiers.
Ho! Ho!
And I tell you, when they play taps, you make you feel a little hurt in here. I got more thank yous in one day than I did in 70 years. I never felt so good in my life. I was treated as if I was somebody important. It helped me more than I thought it would help me. It took some of the pressure off. Didn't take all the pain away, but it'll never take the pain away, because as long as Dad lived, she's going to always be here. So I can thank Hopsy for everything they did for me and my wife. I really do.